Alright, hope everybody had a great Saturday, and today is Sunday. The weekend is still here, and I went to the stamp show, which hasn't happened for almost a couple years. I went to the Goodwill bins, and we'll get that out of the way first. I'm not showing everything I got there. Some of it's for personal use, that sort of thing. But I did find this possibly complete a deck of Bob Ross playing cards there. So I had to grab those, couldn't leave those behind. That was so silly to do that. I counted 54 cards, so it should be okay. I picked up a LP, I'll say LP, but LP in size. And this is Public Enemy, You're Gonna Get Yours, Rebel Without a Pause, and Miyuzi Weighs a Ton or something like that. So this is, try to show you that, Public Enemy. So I just had to pick that up. It's on Def Jam Records. Cost me $1.29 for that. Know nothing really about these particular songs here, but I just figured, and the record was a little played and a little dusty, but that should clean up just fine. So that is interesting there. And I'm pretty sure that's most of my bins picked up. Well, actually there is one more thing. When you buy electronics at the local bins, they're 69 cents a pound. And why not pick up this fancy Armatron watch? Everybody missed it. That's kind of the jewelry at the bottom of the bins, if you're lucky enough to find that. That's really pretty cool. I don't know what it retailed for, but it needs a battery. So what you're here for is the Stamp Show Treasures, and I am not joking, but I actually filled my name out in one of those I can't remember what the deal is, you know, one of those drawings type things they have on the hour. Well, anyway, they had one and I won, and this is the first time I've ever at any swap meet or any kind of show that I've won anything, and I won this. It says booklet panes, and the SCV value was $27.50. I don't know what the actual value of this is, but I got a whole slew of 22-cent stamps here been unused. There's a single one right there. This came out of their stamp collection. And then I got the domestic USA e-stamps. I got to see what those were, and then a bunch of 25s. I know probably sacrilege to use this as postage, which I might keep together. We'll see. But really neat. A bunch of 25 centers, and that, so that's really pretty cool. I got a bunch of free postage. And I did see some face value postage, and as I said, I saw some discount postage. That's kind of cool. There's the Salem Stamp Society right there. So that's kind of neat there. That's what they gave me at the door. I'll go through this fairly quickly because there's a lot. There was a guy that offered me 4 or 5 boxes of postcards for $50, take it all. But when I realized it was mostly foreign, I said, well, let me just take a look around. And I'm glad I did, because I spent less than half of that on everything I got here. I found a really amazing dollar box, which I didn't get to look at everything because it was just so jam-packed. So we'll start off with the dollar box purchases, and I believe this was one of them. Palm Avenue and Vineyard near Fresno, California. Where do you see that anymore near Fresno? That's really neat. And it is canceled out of Fresno, California. 1926, I think, is the date. I think it says 26 there. I can't read that. So that's really pretty cool. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it is, oh no, February. Oh no, maybe it's 1930. I can't read that anyway. And then I found this in the dollar box, and this has been folded in half, but it was the 25th annual report of the directors of the Old Colony Railroad Company, the stockholders, November 27th, 1888. That was in the dollar box. That was cool to grab that one. Really neat. Not a lot of stuff in there, and probably not a lot of pictures, but it looks like there is a map back here, which is really neat. I'm not going to unfold that because I might rip this, but trust me, there is a map in there, so that's really pretty neat. That's worth it just for that. And like I said, I had to save it. There was all kinds of like check stubs and all kinds of neat stuff in here. November 27th, 1888. So that is really, really cool. The next thing I got here is out of Red Bluff, California. I don't know if I have the cancel, but just a nice overall postcard there. Beautiful orchard, prune orchard in bloom. And it's canceled, Red Bluff, California. I needed Red Bluff, I'm pretty sure. So that's really pretty neat there. That was $1 for that one. As I said, these dollar box purchases. This one says Skating on Lake Public Garden, Boston, Massachusetts. Let's see, so that's good. And on the back of it was canceled Hyde Park, Massachusetts, and Broderick, California. I got Broderick there, haha. Kind of a double cancel there, but I'm not sure if I have Broderick, but still, I figured, grab that $1 if I already have it. Still a nice postcard of a winter scene there. Then we have an unused postcard. Some of these are, this one here is a bird's eye view of Salem, Oregon, showing a southern part of city. So that's really pretty neat. A lot of people would have this in their $5 or $10 postcard bin, but this was in the buck bin. So that's really pretty neat. This one is pretty cool. This one is the Court of Hotel, Portland, decorated for Rose Festival, Portland, Oregon. That's pretty neat. Nice, fantastic lighted postcard there with all the bright lights there. And this one is canceled, Portland, Oregon, to somebody in Sacramento. So that's pretty neat. Really, really neat postcard there. Again, that would be more than $1 elsewhere. Somebody had this for $2 at one time, but I thought this was cool. This is East 11th Street. If you're familiar with Eugene, Oregon, there is not a trolley in sight that runs down the center of a street. So I have to look up East 11th Street and see what it looks like. Nice tree-lined street there. And there's an unused postcard, even better. That's $2 that somebody wanted at one time, but that's not what I paid. This is a modern reproduction postcard here, but I did not know if I had Little River, California. Very nice cancel from 1979. Somebody was doing that for their cancellation project, probably. So that's really pretty cool. We have this one here is a very busy postcard. This says Rosebush, a gorgeous site in Kearney Park, I think, Fresno County, California. I think that's what it says. What is that, an old Stanley steamer or something? I'm not sure what kind of card that is right there. Very neat. Try to do a little close-up there. And this one is also marked out of Fresno. I already have California. Somebody says Yolo County, California. Oh, Broderick there. Might have even came from that same collection as the other Broderick one there. Really neat stuff there. Then we have this one here. I believe this is a Joshua Tree, perhaps. The Pride of the Desert. Very ancient postcard there. This would probably be $2 or $3 at least on eBay. So, really good deals here. Another Red Bluff one, but I just grabbed this because it's kind of interesting, because it was mailed to Canada for 1 cent, and it has a Canada postage due on it. I have not seen that before. A little damage there, but Red Bluff, California, postage due Canada. And there is the Mount Shasta, California there. So just had to grab that one. At $1 piece, you really can't complain. This is an interesting piece of history here. I just was going to grab this for the really neat stamp out of the, I don't know, the old 1930s maybe. That's an old 1930s stamp there, maybe 20s. I don't remember when that stamp was printed. It was not canceled, so I figured that one out. An old 6-cent stamp. That's like triple what they usually are. Somebody from Brooklyn, New York, but it says Stamp 'em Out, World War II. Those are all the Axis leaders there of World War II. I won't go into that, but little caricatures of them. Very interesting thing. May not even be able to sell something like that on eBay. I'm not really sure, but that's usually more than $1 for that. That'd probably be 15 or 20 at least at some sort of collector's show. A couple more items here. I just thought this was a very nice postcard. Kern County's Arvin Wildflower Festival. Fields, California. I gotta figure out where I can send that one off to. It was $1 for that one. Older postcard. Doesn't have a lot of value. There's a couple of creases in it, but or folds in it, but that's okay. And then I bought this one just because, and I'm sure you know why. So it looks like it was never really mailed or anything like that. Somebody, I think, wanted $2 for it at some point, or maybe that's what was on there. Don't know. But anyway. It says RG Stamps. I got it from RG Stamps. Interesting. Official First Day cover. First Men on the Moon, 1969 to 1989. And this one's out of the Republic of Marshall Islands. There were some other space covers in there, but I couldn't find anything that I might be able to. I'm going to look and see if I can find any other space people to get this one signed. Let me know if you know anybody who signs. Then we're going into some other things here. Some photographs. Now, 8x10 photographs. I'm absolutely shocked. There was another photograph I thought I bought, but I may have left it by mistake. We'll see. It might be in the stack here. 8x10 photographs. These look like they were this is an autograph of all things. I didn't really. It says Hans and Carl to a very fine friend, Morris, or something like that. I don't know. It says Hollywood, California, 1939. And these look like maybe circus performers. I'm not really sure. I have no clue exactly what that is, but that's some sort of autograph. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's Hans and Carl, but who's Morris? Who has sent it? And Hans and Carl did not. It's common back in the day for a duo for somebody to sign for both of them. So I don't know what the autograph is, but it's very kind of hidden in the dark there. 1939. Had to grab that for $1. Then I got somebody putting on their makeup with a dog. That was also $1 there. Then some dude on a horse in fancy dress. It just says Atwell Studio Chicago. So that's cool. They're glossy. I'm sure. I'm sorry for the glare there. Then we got somebody with the burros and an elephant, maybe at a fair or a circus. Not really sure. And then no, this is not the Cisco Kid. I don't know who this is. Some probably 1930s, 1920s cowboy. So there is that one. That's cool to have. Neat. And then this one, okay, this one says to Morris with the best wishes from, looks like Pal Carl or something like that, Hollywood. So there's that circus duo again. Really cool. Really neat. Really neat. I wished I could show you a better edition of that, but that is cool. That guy's got balancing some sticks or something on his feet. Amazing. I'm not sure what is going on. It's like a chariot that's being balanced. I don't really understand that. So there's that one. And I had one more picture of somebody at the circus, but I left it. It was not a full, it was a 5x7. Now we go on to the bargain pickups here. I'm going on 12 minutes here. This is out of Salem, Oregon, and this is dated 1887, so I had to grab that, so that is really pretty cool. Don't know what it is, but it was dated 1887, so I grabbed that one. I got the post office out of Paradise, California. The post office may have survived, I'm not really sure, but he was talking about Paradise, California. I didn't let on that this was Paradise, California in the dollar box. But anyway, really, really cool. Then these were 50 cents a piece here. This one here is Picking Roses in California, unused postcard. I might use it or I might not, very colorful. This one is the Christmas Tree Street, Santa Rosa Avenue, Altadena, California. I already have Altadena, but what an amazing postcard there. You should see that in person. That is just absolutely stunning postcard. Something like that would probably be $15 on eBay, perhaps. This one here is just a blah postcard, but I bought it for $0.25 just to fill out the $2 that I spent from this guy. Oh, actually, I went and spent another $1, but so $3. And it looks like it's a foreign postcard. Somebody has erased all the writing off of it, but I'm just going to mail that. Then we got this one here out of the quarter box, Fall and Winter 1959 Montgomery Wards. That's amazing. Again, somebody might put $5 or $10 on that postcard. There was a lot of deals to be had. This was 1958 Oregon Shakespeare Festival Council out of Cottage Grove, Oregon. Really amazing. I did not notice that. Dear customer, 1958 catalogs winter have arrived. So cool. And the last one we have here is Old Grouch is punctured, so we just grin. I'm not sure what that is, but that was 25 cents for that one. Folded postcard. Where are you going to get this for $0.25? I know I can't get the same deals as a lot of the other vendors, because I don't buy these in bulk by auction, but I'll be happy to pay $1 or 50 cents or $0.25 for these all day long. Really neat stuff. Hope you enjoyed that. Time's up. Thank you for watching.